What's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Tretch in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. So, the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Having said that, man, look, I might be out by my lonesome tonight, but I did it before. It's all good. It's all good. So, first of all, I want to say there was a lot of birthdays we missed. Happy birthday to those people that we missed. We know you guys support us, and we want to support you as well. So, happy birthday, you guys. John Campanile is one of them. Some other people, man. It's always good to reach that plateau, that next step in your life, the next year that God has given us. So happy birthday. Celebrate, man. Do your thing, all right? Hey, man, I tried another one of these drinks, this prime drink. This is the blue raspberry. Bam. This one is nice, too. I am waiting, though, because I bet this is just going to be the best drink ever in life and world. This drink called Glow, Glow, by my man for Show helps out with that. So shout out to my man for Show. I just like saying the name. And please support. He has a book. It's called Plethora. Didn't mean to take it off so quick. Plethora, The Never Ending Beginning. This book is a page turner. You guys gotta go to Amazon, get this book, or wherever it's at. Go get the book. We need to get some sales. You know, it's the billboard. This is in Times Square. You can see it in Times Square. Drive down around that corner. Bam, there it is. All right. So make sure you support Plethora, The Never Ending Beginning. It is a story. This man's life story is amazing, and to go from where he's come from, I should say, to where he's come to, with the support that he's gotten, with the people that have been in his corner to get him to this point. Man, it's an amazing story. You guys have to see that. We always talk about going through something to get to something on the show. Perfect example. Perfect example. Maurice, I know I did not give you the link to the show. Let me put that up there right quick. You all bear with me, please. Just a second. I'm getting there. I'm so busy and I'm doing a lot of things, and it's crazy how we're still able to come here at the 7 o'clock hour and get this done. We can't. Shout out to Mike Green, the DeVille Radio, Donovan Biggs, the radio network, all of our people that we support, that we love, that we've seen grow, just as we've grown. We support you all. So tonight we're basically, and forgive me with this stuff, man. I'm making a studio, and it's just a lot of work. What up, Mo?
Hey, what's happening, Ken?
My bad, Ray.
I was like, I kept going around in there. I was like, wait, I done clicked on 4 or 5 shows, got on it, ended.
My bad, Ray. But man, how's it going, first of all?
Slow motion, baby.
Yeah, man.
How's it going with you, man?
It's good. I'm here. My laptop is fully charged.
Good deal.
Yeah, man. My phone is about to die, but I don't need the phone.
Yeah.
But But let's get this conversation. It's just you and me, man, and the rest of those millions of people who watch the show, right? So started off, man. I wrote in the teaser, he's 19, she's 44. Question is that acceptable, number one? Or do you think it's crazy? What challenges will they face? I mean, let's talk about it. He's 19, she's 44. They got married. All right. They got married.
Is it who I think it is, or it's just hypothetical?
Hypothetical.
Hmm.
She is older than me. So
I got friends that have actually married up. You know, they married up and older. Matter of fact, I was talking to him today, and he's happy, totally happy. You know, she's older, and both of them are widowers. And I actually had a chance to meet her, and she's a beautiful, beautiful person. You know, inside and out. And I think it depends on the people, dude. It really does.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think so too. But why is it the double standard? So if a man 44 has a 19-year-old girl, you know,
Again, it's the people. I mean, if he's a mature enough person, the other person, one has to be mature in that situation.
yeah.
You know?
Dan says my wife is 12 years older than me.
Mm-hmm.
And I know for a fact that these guys are thriving. You know what I'm saying? Byron says, of course it's acceptable. It's a basic math process. 19 goes into 44, more than 44 goes into 44. Yeah, I mean, true. I don't have a problem with that. I really don't. But again, you flip it, and the man is like he's called a creep, he's called a
Dude,
child molester.
think about this. If you think back in the 50s, most of those young women in their 20s and 30s were aiming for a guy in their 50s.
Mm-hmm.
Think about those relationships. And well, most of the time, the guy had just the first time been married, or or was a widower. But most of the relationships were that, kind of a lopsided kind of deal.
Yeah, you got a lot of famous people that have done that, man. You got
Mhm.
the Obamas. She's older than he is. You
I
know?
didn't know that until right now.
Yeah. You got Ben Affleck and J Lo.
And she done popped back to him back and forth. That's a trip.
You
But
know?
I think they own it. They own and popping though.
Yeah, they are. You got Nick Cannon and Mariah Carey at the time.
Was Nick Cannon rapper?
At the time,
Cannon done
she was
turned
older
it.
than him. You know?
Cannon decided he gonna shoot his balls all over the place. So
Yeah, well, now he got about 30 kids. But I like to keep putting this up there, man. She is older than me. Oh. Now I don't know. This popped up on what I was looking at. I don't know if Dwayne is younger or older than Gabrielle.
I don't neither. I don't have my little thing next to me. I could check it real quick, but I don't.
Dan said his wife is in Naples, Florida, and he's lost. Oh, my man, Showcase. What's going on, brother? What's going on, man? Got to link up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Put him on the show. This guy has an interesting story as well, man. Matter of fact, the guy Showcase, I got to say this real quick. Back when my son was in high school, this guy used to put on shows and to help people, especially young performers, to get out there on the stage and learn their craft. Learn how to do the performing, learn how to speak in front of people and stuff like that. This guy put on those shows in Chicago, man. Shout out to Show's book. He calls himself now Show's book. Byron says, with either gender, when there's age disparity, the older person is feeding on the younger person's youth and energy. Yo, there's no better couple that can exemplify this. Hold on, let me get Byron's comment over here first. There's no couple that can exemplify this no better than George and Wheezy. George and Wheezy, they moving on up, man, and they made it work. So Dan is asking me a question: would you marry up, Greg? Damn, Mo.
Hey, all of us marry up when it's money. You're saying, yeah, you got to marry up. That's what marry up means. Well, in Texas, but you add that other element in there, age. Then you
Well, I
say
think that's what he's talking about.
marry up and mature.
That's what he's talking about. Would I marry someone older than me? If I marry right now, at the age that I'm at now, if I marry somebody older than me, then we'd have to go to the funeral parlor and and
Stop it, Negro.
and hang out. Do you take her? You don't want to
Just lay down, baby. Lay down. Lay down. No, you got me.
You got to get up, girl. It's all good.
Lay down,
sign,
baby. Let me put that
just
pillow
sign
under your
this
head.
paper right here. Sign this paper right here, because I know
Go
you
to sleep. Go to sleep now, baby. Go to sleep.
Yeah, go to sleep. I'll wake you up. Don't worry about it.
Stop it.
But I look, love will take me anywhere. Okay, so can I say I would marry someone older than me? I don't know. Most of my women, I'm the guy who marries women that's about 10 years younger. You know, not marries women, but dates women about 10 years younger, 8 years younger, something like that. Now, when you do that, and Show says, appreciate you. Definitely still showcase. Yes, sir. Just a Facebook name. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. Oh, definitely, brother. I'm gonna have you on here. Need to tell your story, bro. Byron says, I have no problem with the Subway relationship method of eating fresh. God,
It or stop it.
ah, man. Dan says, make for interesting honeymoon. Yeah, man. You know what though? Again, if you flipped it around, why does it have to have that double standard though, Mo?
I don't know. Things have changed. Like I said, back in the day, that was a thing to land an older gentleman.
Yeah.
You know, because that meant you was gonna get took. Because 9 times out of 10, that dude had a house. Even in black culture, you know, and white culture, the older gentleman had a house. He was ready to make you a home, and you know they didn't marry nobody that was on that age. But the double standard now is crazy.
So
And you see that now. It kind of looks kind of crazy because what happens is it looks like the older people trying to, you know, adjust to the younger.
So what's that cutoff, Mo? What's that cutoff?
If I was single, would
Say,
be nothing.
okay, say as a man, what's the lowest we can go to as far as a woman goes? Not as at our age, but period. Okay, let's do. He said, Greg, your next wife just finished kindergarten. Natalie says the operative word back then was gentleman. No, I'm saying, okay, say you're 40, 45 years old. What's the lowest that's acceptable?
30.
Okay. Now, there was a time where, and I heard somebody say this, as long as she has a job, she's out of the house with her mom and dad, she's self-sufficient, got her own car, place, then bets off.
Well, the thing about that is that shouldn't have nothing to do with your relationship with that person. I mean, I don't give a damn what she has or don't have, to tell you the truth. As long as she ain't giving me a disease, I'm fine. So
yeah, but you know, and a lot of people look at the social repercussions from that. Like the one guy, shout out to myself. She said, "What's the question?" Question is, how you doing in that SUV or that little thing y'all riding in? How you doing there? That's the question. All right, but I think, you know, as long as number one, if you're 40 years old, I mean, I'm not. If I'm 40, I'm not dating nobody 20. Okay,
no,
that's not going to happen.
That's emotional cesspool.
And I can't agree with you. 30 years old, okay, I could do that, but nothing under 30.
Yeah.
She,
I mean, that could go both ways. I mean, a guy could be emotional cesspool. Women that are older have a tendency of not messing with guys in their 20s or messing with their guys for 20s only for sex. Like men do the same thing with women.
Okay, and I was going to mention that. Okay, so women, I think, go after the sex aspect. Yeah, when they get an older woman, they're going after that money.
Yeah.
I don't know. Shout out, what's going on, my man Keith Powell. That's my guy right there. Marcella, the question is, yeah, he's 19, she's 44. Is that acceptable, or do you think it's crazy? What challenges will they face? Now let's get to that, Mo. What challenges will they face?
It
I'll
depends
say-
on. It's a lot of things that depend on. It depends on if there's children involved in that relationship. That's going to be a challenge. If if one is like a man could have sickness, it's a whole bunch. Hey, Michelle, um, it could be a whole bunch of things that can make that a challenge, that relationship a challenge. So my whole thing is that, again, you have to make sure you're equally yoked. You got to be, getting along, want to get along with that person. It's just a lot more variables than the physical. It's got to be the mental and respect and all the other things I've always mentioned on this show. It's a
and
lot of
again,
other
too, the social aspect of it. Byron says age disparity relationships have one party looking for either a nurse or a purse. Yeah. Where you
well,
come up
money
with-
bag.
But the social aspect of it, man, is that people are going to look at you funny. They're always going to look at you funny.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I mean,
they look
again, love
funny
is
for
love.
a good relationship, though, Greg. People look at you funny if you got a relationship that's 110%.
Facts.
Trying to find a flaw.
Oh, they're gonna try to find a flaw and crack it down. All right. And that's where, and even in a normal age relationship, that's where you keep a lot of people out of your business. And
That's a good key.
that's with any relationship, man. You throwing it out there and you telling everybody, oh, he's the greatest and this and that. Oh, he's great in bed, and oh
Trying to
man,
find a
she
flaw.
got that wop. It's when you start putting other people in this stuff, okay, that's when people are going to try to come in. That's when the mess starts.
Yep.
That's why I don't put a lot of stuff. And again, like I said yesterday, man, I said some things on a relationship show that I guess I shouldn't have said. Exes came at me like, oh, so that's what you are. You had 3-4 women at the time we was doing. No, create conversation. So
Yeah.
on this show, somebody got to be the devil's advocate. Mo has done it before. Gina's done it before. Marcy's done it before. We all
Good.
say something that's not necessarily true to us, but it's a true situation. We just
Right.
put it out there so that we can talk about it. That's all. So, and me, I guess maybe I make mine a little bit too real, because I always say, "What if
What if?
I did this and I did," but that's okay. It's gonna be all right.
I mean, you've had some people get into relationships and don't mind if they have a lot of money and they're supplying that younger one's needs, whether it's male or female. So,
Yeah.
they already know that they're in there for the bag, you know what I mean? So they supply it up,
Mm-hmm.
don't
And
really
sometimes
care.
it's a
And
show
then,
off.
but you
Oh, yeah.
can't get pissed off if they run off with half of it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, man. Mo, I'm breaking again because sometimes we go off subject here on the show.
Okay.
But look, I keep getting, and somebody please out there, y'all help me. I keep getting a TikTok from a gentleman named well, I'm not gonna name his name, but I keep getting a TikTok, and this guy's dead. So why am I getting? I mean, you're trying to tell me come through, fall through. I'm not coming through yet. But I'm telling you, ever since he died, because I never got anything while he was alive. Ever since he died a few weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting blank blank from your contacts is on TikTok. Well, damn, they got heaven or hell TikTok. I mean, I don't get it, man. Every week I get a TikTok from this
A
person.
different one?
Dude, it just notifies me that my contact is on TikTok.
Somebody running that page, or it's on an automatic something.
I don't think anybody's running the page though, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to contact his ex-wife, and I'm gonna tell her, hey man, look, take me off of the list. I ain't ready to go.
This is creepy.
I'm not ready to go.
Mm-mm.
But anyway, back to the subject, man. So I think, okay, let's take it up to our age. Okay, so it's no secret, man. I'm in my 60s. I'm in my early 60s. And I I don't look like it, so I attract a lot of younger women. Now these women, they do their thing. They got, there's doctors that, maybe I shouldn't say me per se. All right,
Mhm.
let me stop because I don't want y'all to come at me again. But anyway, a older gentleman. He's young looking, physically fit. Uh, he's attracting nurses, doctors, lawyers, whatever. Okay, but they're 20 years his junior.
Junior. You remember Kevin Samuel Stevens? Wasn't he having that same deal effect on some those younger people that was on his show?
Hmm.
The guy that died.
Yeah,
That and the reason why he died is, oh well they found out where he died. He died with a younger lady.
right.
Yeah, so um I mean it happens, and a lot of older guys feel like they want to take that chance. That could be a life ender. It depends on how healthy you really are. You're gonna find out, that's for sure.
You gonna know for sure. But I guess I gravitate towards younger women, and when I say younger women, I'm saying at least 5 to 10 years younger than me, because number one, I still want to feel that exuberance. You know what I'm saying? I still want to
Have
have
something
fun.
in common.
I
Yeah.
still want to have fun. A lot of women I found my age, they just set in their ways. You know what I'm saying? They don't, and this is just me. I can only speak for me. And
Right.
this time I am speaking about me, but they're set in their ways. They don't want to do a lot of stuff. I'm not for the arguing. I don't want to argue. So I figured that the younger person, they've already set their path as well. And when I say younger for me, 10 years down the line, maybe I wouldn't even say 20 years down. I wouldn't do that.
Well, you think about it, we're in our 60s, early 60s, and a woman in the early 50s, that wouldn't be a bad stretch,
No, no,
you know, or
no.
even in mid 50s. You know what I'm saying?
Again, they still active. They still want to have fun. Now
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go out there. This is just me. I'm not going out there looking for um that chick with orthopedic shoes. Um that, hold on, Greg, before we go, let me get my medicine. She come out there with this big box with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay.
Mhm.
She got pop them all at one time. I'm not looking for that. All right. I don't do that, so I'm not looking for it.
But those are the variables that are in our age group. You have a lot of those folks.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, sometimes it's not necessarily the sickness that slowed them down. It could be a change of taste or pace. And this religion can do that when you start going to church more because you're older, and you start doing things around the church. You don't want to go out to the outside scene. So you'll find some women that just won't do it, regardless of how much they love you. So I mean, it is what it is.
Man, I got this. I think I could pull this up too, man. I'm going to pull this up. This is to now this one. This one's ridiculous, bro. Uh, mm, and I could be shooting myself in the foot with this one, but on
Come
Kirk,
on, you feel it. You feel the camera coming back. Click, 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 click,
yeah,
click, click.
man, look.
Real slow.
As soon as I can pull it up, because I'm gonna have to do it a different way. Present. There we go. Let's see. I'm going to share screen. This one right here. Let's go.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
right. So this one says the toy boy husband, 25 years old, trolled for looking older than wife, 62, as the couple is expecting their first child.
The heck out of here.
All right, so number one, she looked like a bad pair of shoes.
Stop it.
All right.
I was gonna say.
I don't know if the videos, and he just a old ass Cisco from Drew Hill.
Mhm. From the 90s.
All right. The pair were married in 2021 after dating for a year. All right.
Yeah, he married for the bags.
And
All of
so
them.
and so he's targeted. Read this. He says a 25-year-old man has been targeted online by trolls who claim he looks older than his 62-year-old wife. His name is Kieran McCain. His wife is Cheryl McGregor. They're from Georgia. Shout out Atlanta.
But you know what?
There's a 37-year age gap, and they share TikTok videos from home in Rome, in Italy.
From their home in Rome, Italy. She's got a money bag. He's chasing a bag. But but go back to her picture. Greg. She's 62, Greg.
Yeah, that's a lie.
Okay, I was gonna say, she ain't 62.
Look like she got them African scratches on her face, though. Or
Honestly, she ain't 62. That's for damn sure.
Or if you cut a rope and you can count the rings.
Stop it.
Or her moisturizer ain't working.
Cocoa butter, no shea butter.
Or she lay on a real raggedy ass pillow and just took the picture immediately after she got up.
And they left the prints on her face. You saying they left the prints on her face, Greg?
Left the prints on her face, bro. You know, there. Look. Now, does that look like the same woman?
That don't like the same woman.
So are we being?
I think we're being what they call it, clickbaited.
We being done. Let me see if I got another picture here.
It looked like they had an arrow.
That could be her, though, man. That could be her.
Could be her.
Anyway, enough of that. I don't even like looking at that. But that's what I guess that's what we gotta go through. I guess. I mean,
a boy don't want to work, and that's her boy toy, and he's fine with it. And they finna have a baby. He finna be a daddy, supposedly. That's his thing. He probably ain't gonna never have to work.
Dan Sisman says Ronnie McDowell's song, Older Women Make Good Lovers. Okay. Shout out to my guy, Sean Don Brown, man. That's the guy right there, man. If you wanna
what's good, man?
Get out there, man. See this guy. This guy's amazing. Dan Sisman says church is everything when you're talking marriage, no matter the age difference. Yeah, at the end of the day, you're right. Sean says we talked about the 65-year-old pastor who married the 19-year-old girl. I was going to talk about that. Now, this guy, and I'm gonna see if I can find that.
Yeah, see if we find that, because that was crazy. Because that lasted all of what?
Ooh, not long.
It didn't last that long.
And it's you know what, they and it was out there, so of course they got the scrutiny of Facebook and everything else. They got scrutinized, and I'm gonna put it up here like I did the other one because actually no, I'm just gonna get the picture. I couldn't understand it.
It didn't last that long, like I said. It got on up there, and and that was in the church. I was just talking about, how most people shift them gears, and she was 19, and he was what? How old was he?
He was, hold on, he was something like, I think I found a picture of them, the happy couple. Oh, they won't let me put it on. No, I don't blame them. But there's always ways. 65.
Good Lord.
65-year-old bishop marries a 19. No, he wasn't 65, but here's a picture. Well, let me put this up here. Get this, man. Y'all gonna take me out? Take me out. I'm thug with it. Put it all up here, man.
I'm just saying,
So
yeah, that right there, that's him.
You talking about dude right there with the funny leisure suit on.
And again, she was running for it. She was running into a money bag situation too.
Yeah.
I honestly think.
So this other guy right here, he's
the other one, the 18 and 63.
He's a 65 that married a 19. Was it 61-year-old married his 18-year-old goddaughter? I think that's him.
Man, get out of here.
Yeah. That's ridiculous, man. Nice.
The question is how long will any of those marriages last? There's going to be a disparity, big disparity in, time and culture and stuff, because they're old enough to be the grandchildren. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You asking for problems. You know how you just go out and ask for something? That right there, you're asking for it.
That's crazy. Okay. And Sean brings up a great question. He says, what do you have in common with a 19-year-old?
Exactly. Other than, grandpapa. You know what I'm saying? That's papa. They married papa.
And what's what's going on in her family? You know what I'm saying?
That is the question.
That they
That
would
is
allow that. This guy right here, they said Ohio pastor marries his pregnant girlfriend with the blessing of his wife.
what the heck? Is this revelation or what?
Dude, dude. Man, come on, man. Some of this stuff just leaves us, as journalists as we are, it leaves us speechless because
Mm-hmm.
it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Oh, here's an intimate picture of the happy couple. Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah,
Stop.
right.
Fuck out of here. That's what we doing? Nah,
Man.
nah.
Why
So
you asking for that drama in your life?
some people don't care. I mean, like I said, for the older guy that old to come after a 19-year-old girl, number one,
Drama.
I don't understand what she like Sean said, what do you have in common? I don't understand what she wants or sees with him. He probably gave her some lollipops or some money. You know what I'm saying?
You know what Sinbad?
Ice cream.
You know what Sinbad said? Probably want your house. He said, you got to have a woman that recognize stroke
That's crazy.
symptoms and stuff. He said
That's
that's what
really
Sinbad
crazy.
said.
Just like old girl a long time ago that she was a Playboy model and married that old guy that's in a wheelchair.
Yeah, Anna
Anna
she
Nicole
dead now.
Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's dead now too. Okay, what goes around comes around. But did she truly love this guy, or was she just waiting?
claimed to love him, passion, but she drank like a fish. She drank
Yeah.
herself into the ground.
And you know her son died as well.
Yeah,
Her son died as well.
that's crazy.
And now her daughter is still alive and looks just like her too. This is crazy, man. I just think that let's stay in our lanes, y'all. If you're in your 60s, 65, I mean, what are you doing trying to catch a 19 or 20, 25-year-old girl? Unless you just have nobody else in your life, your family going, you just want to leave your money to somebody.
I know a couple of brothers that's running around here with 25-year-olds on their arm. And I'm thinking to myself, man, and they do have drama. It's always some drama. And it's not coming from them. It usually comes from family and her friends, because there's not one thing that you have in common with that person other than sex,
And that's it.
That's it. And it ain't going to be too much in common on that because after a while, that battery going to run down pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Thank you, Sean. Yep. Thank you.
Her father is probably with the 18-year-old himself. He probably was never around, probably didn't care, probably, And here's the other part, Sean, you coming up with it, bro, and the church cool with it.
Mm-hmm. That part right there. And these are pastors and things, man. And you got to wonder. You got to wonder. Like that one that married his girlfriend. Was that a pastor or was that was just a husband and his wife was okay with him getting his girl pregnant and bringing her on?
I am not sure, but that's the same thing, man, with these guys that married multiple women. I don't get it. Natalie says he waited for her for 3 or 4 years until she turned 18. So he was already messing with her. He was stalking that child before she was an adult. Period. Wow. And he can't go. See, there. You got people like who Elvis. He married. His wife was 18, 17.
Lisa Marie. Now, the one that J. Lee Lewis was the one that married 14-year-old.
His cousin. He married his cousin. Okay, she was 14.
There's a few of them out there, a few musicians, and they got away with it. Marrying their cousins.
You said the word, they got away with it.
Yeah.
You can't do that now. Can't do it now. You got to make sure you register yourself as a pedophile. All right. Make sure that you keep your stuff. I'm not telling them no tips to do something like that, man. I think I think if you're 60-something, 50-something, and you're reaching to go get a teenager, something wrong with you, man. Seek help. That's the tip I'm gonna give you. Seek help. Because that shit's crazy, man. Yeah. That's just crazy.
I got again. I got a couple of those friends that's running down there. And one got married to one that was 30, which I mean that's not as bad, but you know, I
That's not
always
as
thought
bad. But and how do
that's
we?
30 years his junior. You know,
You got these people, and
32 years, huh?
these people. Hold on, I got to put another picture. Let me see if I can print this picture. I mean, not print it, but if I can put this one up because this one, this is just so stupid. Don't look like they're from our country, but regardless, let me see if I can put this one up. I'm not trying to disturb y'all meals or make she's
Oh,
older than me. Oh, I'm not trying to, turn your stomachs or anything, but this has to be pointed out. And I bet you they won't let me put that. Oh, yeah, they will. Uh-oh, y'all done messed up. I don't know who they are, but and believe me, I don't have anything against interracial marrying or interracial dating, anything like that. That's fine. You love who you love, okay? But come on, this what you love.
man, come on. That
Come on, mom.
again, somebody chasing a money bag. I'm telling you, that's money bag being that's money to be made or had. And that's the reason why.
He don't look like he can do anything for her.
Mm-mm.
All right.
It don't even look right.
He even stepping on her
Yeah.
dress.
That's the only way you can get close to her. She's so
That's just
small.
Sean said once they made teenagers at the age 18 legal, that's the problem. That is the
Mm-hmm.
problem. That is the problem. Man, how many times have we gone as men, as older men, we've gone to these clubs, social events, and this and that, and we see this woman, she fine as hell. She's dressed to the nines. Her hair is pow, her at the pow.
Everything's kicking. Everything's kicking.
Everything's great. And you ask her how old she is. So she's already looked at you. So she'll say, I'm 29, I'm 30. All right. Man, and you go to you go to the high school basketball game, and there she is on the floor playing ball
Yeah.
with her.
Oh, she needs some gym shoes. So she knows where to go.
Come on, man.
Oh man. Oh
Yeah,
man. When I got
exceptional.
back out there after my divorce, I can remember, getting out there and running to the 20-year-olds. The 20-year-olds seemed like it just they figured, you had a few bucks and they was ready to jump on the ride. You know what I'm saying?
They ready
If
to
you was
go.
paying, as long as you was paying, they was jumping on the ride.
Mom, I have to ship you some of this, man.
Man, please send me that. That looks good.
I have to ship
Actually,
you a piece of this, man. This is blue raspberry. I had never tasted this one before, but it's good.
I
It's
need
good.
electrolytes, so
It's
I need
got
some of this.
electrolytes, man. It's got antioxidants, B vitamins, 10% coconut water.
Mm.
And I can't even taste the coconut water, but man, prime. Now, again, I say this, Jake Paul, great drink, man. Okay, I just hope that if you lose to Mike Tyson, that the stock in your drink don't go
Goes
down.
up,
If it goes down, we go down. Come on, man.
man.
Come on, man. And I love Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, drink prime in your corner. That's what you
Right.
do. That
Drink,
way,
guzzle it and look him dead in the face.
yeah, yeah. Maybe y'all can fight with and throw the flavored bottles at them.
Man.
Each other.
Okay, now we on that prime water. Prime water.
Yeah, you got to get it's a hydration drink, Frank, but they also have a energy drink as well. So yeah, check it out, man. Check it out. But again, make sure when it comes out, we waiting on it. Come on, oh for sure.
The glow.
Glow. You know, we got it. We'll talk about that once we get a little bit more information on it. But this water
Yeah.
here, it's the truth. All right, let's go. Oh for sure. We could rhyme his name with anything, man.
Yeah, right. For sure.
It's good though. I hate to put it down.
Okay.
It's a hydration drink. And again, electrolytes are important for us.
Oh yeah, especially during the summer.
Gotta have them. Gotta have them.
When you're
Frank
working
says,
out.
where can we get it from? Frank, Prime is in stores. You just gotta go in and look for it. I know your local Walgreens should have it.
Walmart too, right?
Yeah, Walmart should have it. So check it out, man. I mean, check it. Everybody, go out there and get you some Prime. Let me know how it tastes.
Send
All
us
right?
a picture with the prime bottle in your hand.
Yeah, there you go. Send us a picture with the Prime bottle in your hand. It's now I've had some people around my age say, "Oh, it's too sweet." Then I've had another guy ran up to me. This was in where was I at? I forgot where I was at. I was somewhere. He ran up to me and said, "Hey man, look, that's the best drink I ever had in my life. Can I take a picture with you?" No. Okay, you can't take a picture with me. But it is a good drink.
Mm.
You know, it is a good drink. I'm waiting on my man to give us that glow, though. Waiting on him to give us that glow. I had another Mo, and let me tell you guys, and this would have told you guys a lot about Mo and myself. With the other question that I had, um, we were I was going to ask the question, ASK Dan, um, when we came to, everybody's had problems in their life. We bumped our heads a few times. When it came to that bump, how did we overcome it? Did we learn anything from the experience? Or did we just continue to bump our heads doing the same thing? All right. And I'm gonna save that one for probably tomorrow, because I know for a fact, Mo and I could tell we could tell you guys a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of things, and we've shared some instances where we bumped our heads. It was a little. I mean, back in the day when we were in high school, because him and I graduated
Oh
together,
yeah.
we were best
Oh
friends
yeah.
in school. We did some things. Matter of fact, tomorrow we're gonna talk about that one. All right. But today, man, you got to be Marcy.
Ooh.
You got to be Marcy and introduce our CEO of Life.
Introduce our CEO of Life. Why you throw that curve on me, man? The CEO of Life. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey there, CEO. We're going to talk about ownership today. And when you own your mistakes, it's okay. Life happens. But let's not let anything external take away from the internal that is you. When something doesn't go right, let's make it right. Be up, out, and moving to the greatness we all know lies within who? You.
And also don't forget to join us in the live session every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time.
See, Rachel
I'm
comes.
owning up to my mistakes.
Rachel shoots you in the shoulder with that
Rachel
injection
Gary.
and let you go on about your business. Okay, she give you that COVID shot and let you go on about your business. Okay,
Right.
That's Rachel Gary, the CEO. She teaches everyone to be the CEO of their lives. She's doing a great job with it too, man. So shout out to Rachel. We'll see another one tomorrow. Rachel, I'm running out, so you got to refuel me, all right? But that's what she does. She motivates. So basically, today, Mo, we're talking about they call them May, September romances. I think for me is you got to cut it off at a certain age. If you're 25 years old and you're messing with a 19-year-old or 20-year-old, okay, I can see that. But if you're 55 years old and you're messing with a 19 or 20-year-old, something wrong with you.
Mm-hmm.
Something wrong with you, and you should be in the cell next to my guy R. Kelly, because because that's not natural. There's nothing that a young girl can do for me.
Like I said earlier, it was a lot of those relationships back in the day, where their parents encouraged them to go out to get some man that was older. If they were in their early 20s, 20, 21, 22, they were considered actually old maids.
Right.
So, they actually encouraged them to go get somebody that was 30, 35, maybe even 40, start having kids.
Yeah, I just think it's crazy. Now, and again, we have to keep in mind that the flip flop. If it was a man, he's the worst thing in life. All right? Worst thing in life. Woman, and you got a lot of these women too. Like there was even a movie made from this teacher messing with a high school kid. They had a baby.
Yeah, and we had not one but two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Why? Now, look, Miss Tate, Miss Tate.
Hey, I know we had this conversation where we was talking about, boy, if it was back in the day, would you think you would have said anything?
Miss Tate. I'm
Would you
just
say
letting you know.
anything? Would you say anything back in the day if you had a teacher?
Man, Mo, you know
Serving
me.
you up like that, son.
You know me, and I know you. And you know, look, I was the maddest little kid at 13, okay?
Wouldn't have been said nothing, right?
Yeah, I ain't said a word. I would have been, please. I'd have
He
been,
had that woman got put in jail, and as soon as she got out, they had another baby.
man, I would have been Miss Tate. Don't you say nothing. I'd have been all of that, man, because Miss Tate used to come in the room, man. You know, she had the short little bob haircut. She had this, she always wore short skirts, always, because she had great legs. Always wore short skirts. This woman was fine, and I was in the 5th. She was fine. And I would always sit in the front row. Every other class, you know, the rest of them bloated teachers, man. I just let the, you know, I wouldn't lady now. Miss Tate, I made sure I went to her class every day. Miss Tate. Yes. Thank you.
I remember my teacher crush. That was Miss Sherman, algebra teacher.
Algebra teacher. And I didn't even go to your school.
Yes, she did. West Side. She was at West Side.
Was it West Side?
Yeah, Miss Sherman was at West Side.
Miss Sherman. That's the light-skinned lady, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Miss Sherman could have got it back then.
Yeah. You remember Keith got in trouble messing around. Keith Smith. He got in trouble messing around with her. You know, because he was trying. Boy, that boy was trying every day. And you know, sometimes it seemed like he was gonna get in, and she just smashed in the face. Boom! I'm gonna get married. When she got married, that just blew his blind up. It blew his world up.
Frank asked me what was the French teacher at Tolleson. Yeah, man. I remember her too. I don't remember her name. Yeah, man. For real. Shout out Sharika Bray Films. That team is doing some fantastic work, man, with these films. All right. By Her. Y'all still go watch that movie By Her. Yeah. All right. I swear, man, Tubi has messed my sleep arrangements up. All right. Okay. That's all right. But By Her. Go see that, man. And that family's doing some great things. I got some new stuff coming up too. Sharika, you guys got to come on the show again, for real. I remember Frank, she said he got married to the coach. Yeah, the coach, lucky he grabbed her up, because I was, man.
You said, I was waiting to get out of school. I got a West Side. I'm going to knock on her door.
Please. I used to go and I knew where she parked the car at all the time too, man. I didn't have no car. That was junior high school. But I'd be over there. I forgot her name, but I would always ask her, did she need me to help her carry her books to the car? Dude would be coming over there too. The coach, he'd be coming over there. I'm like, yeah, whatever, dude.
Yeah, Mr. Gray. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I was about a $105 too, man. I weighed about 105, 97 pounds. But she would have got it. She would have got it. Frank said would have been in line. And Frank was one of the diesel dudes, man. Frank was a big dude, you know. I mean, I ain't talking about fat enough. Frank had muscles back in school. You know, he had adult muscles as a teenager. And this cat, man, yeah, Frank, but I can say this about you, Frank. You always had my back. Frank has always had my back, man. Carl Ramsey, what's up? Now, this is another guy, man. Carl. He had the hair. You remember Carl, right? In school?
Yeah.
Carl had the good hair all over the place, man. And you know, he didn't have to say no, he didn't ever have to speak. All he had to do was go in there and say, "What's up, y'all?" That's it, man.
Hand in the head.
That's it, man. Long, straight curly hair. All right, shout out to my brother though, man. That's good. We should get some people from back in the past to tell some of these adventures we had back in high school and school.
Talk about the bleachers at West Side High School. Lord have mercy.
Hey man,
we got a million kids up in that bad boy.
We had a school. Carl said I'm tripping. Carl, you know I ain't lying though, dude. That was a ladies' man, Carl Ramsey. Hey man, we had West Side High School was where I went to in Gary, Indiana. West Side High School. This school had an elevator, man. Now we only had 2 floors, but we had an elevator from the first floor to the second floor.
A lot of people didn't know
Lots of
about
stuff happened. I bet there's plenty of DNA in that
that.
elevator.
Yep.
I bet there's plenty of DNA in that elevator.
Oh, you know it is.
Dude, the surge, Westside was just built right back, and it was built back in the 60s, but it was built for us. It was built for every generation to come through, man. I'm smiling because
it had the largest pool in Indiana at the time. It had a lot of stuff. Man. That's
Carl said the surge, you would get cut up.
Yeah.
You have to look at this. Frank said Applejack is to keep the women. I remember Applejack with the big afro. You remember Applejack, right? Yeah, Chandler. Big afro.
Yeah.
Those was the days, man. Wow. There we go, another one. Upstairs over the gym. Probably got
that's what I'm saying. There's a bunch of kids up there. They would shoot that whole place up.
Should have changed our logo from the cougar to a DNA sample, man. Okay, because I know it was all over the place, everywhere. The football field, like you said, under the beaches, man.
Man,
but I had that elevator, bro. So I was just so that I could get to, how the guys were. Now I was pretty popular in school. Maurice was pretty popular, but we had to get that extra little thing. So I became a part of the library, so that I can get the key to the elevator, right? Because they had
a lot of people didn't know. A lot of people didn't know about the elevator. That's why
they didn't.
Yeah,
we would have to move the projectors and all of that stuff from one floor to the other instead of carrying it upstairs. We use the elevator, and man, I'm telling you, shout out to all of the young ladies at the time that I took in the elevator. Just gave them a ride up to the second floor. Okay, that ride normally took a minute for go from floor to floor. I would stop it. I press the button. Stop.
What's going on? I don't know. Hold on, let me get the key.
You can't put me in detention now because I'm out of school. All right. So whatever. All right. Frank said he worked in the nurse's office.
Oh,
hey, come on, dude. I forgot all about that stuff, but we're gonna do a show.
We need to do a West Side show. We really
yes. I'm gonna ask people from my high school to come on the show and let's talk about some of the old stuff, okay? Because some of it's funny, really funny.
It was funny. I remember the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to me. I had bought the shorts. You bought the gym shorts for gym.
Yeah.
And I didn't put my jock strap on. I had nothing on. So Coach Johnson had us running up and down the surge, and man. I'm running out. All my business was out of one leg.
Yeah, because if anybody can remember, like I said, we're not 20 years old no more, but
no,
those shorts came up to if you was at
the top of your leg,
top of your
sit
thigh,
down too long,
almost the top of your thigh. So if you didn't have the right drawers on, your business out
you
there.
didn't have your jock strap on.
Yeah, your business out there.
Business peeking out the corner.
I didn't care.
Yeah. I didn't know. I didn't know until Freddie told me. Freddie Golson. He said, man, you run around there. Oh, everything was flying out. I was like, man, what you talking about? He said, man, your business was running. I said, I won, but your business was flying all out the place. I'm like, get out of here, man.
Freddie Golson, the original Fat Joe.
Yeah.
That dude, light skin. He looked like Fat Joe.
Light skin with red hair.
Yeah. Man, you know who I ran into the other day, and I don't remember his name. I didn't want to say anything to him because I didn't remember his name. But I hate to see us, because you remember the people back in high school, and to see them now, some of them is just it's sad. All right.
Well,
I saw this guy, and I'm going to find his name at some point. Big guy. I think him and Freddie used to hang. That's why I brought him up. Used to hang together. Big guy, dark skin, and I saw him the other day, and he looked terrible, man. He looked terrible. He got the biggie eye. He's heavy, gray and black, salt and pepper hair, and just looked terrible. Let's take care of ourselves, guys. For real, let's take care of ourselves. Just because we in our 60s, 50s, don't mean our body has to go away. Look, man, it's going to be some extra pounds here, extra pounds there. We might lose a piece of hair, this and that, okay, but we can still Stand strong, all right? Carl says, how about those sleeping chicks in swim? Yeah, man.
Can't get out too quick.
He was a swimmer. He know about the Curtis chicks, the Curtises. That was the queens of the swim class, of the pool, the Curtises. Shout out to Robin, April, and forgot the other sister's name. But shout out to the Curtises. We appreciate that because y'all look good in the swim shirt. He said, "My baby mama."
For real.
For real? Now, Carl, you got us asking. Both of us ask for real. Where is Robin? Robin Curtis, where you at? She was the finest girl in the world, dude. Her.
I tell you about my crush back in the day. You be talking about really, nigga, really.
Who that?
Oh, it went all the way up to, I guess, 10th grade for me. I didn't find out that y'all been played all that time. I don't know. I might not have been played. It might have been. It was just two different. We were just two different. You know. So
Carl put it out there. He said April Curtis is his baby's mama. You the king now, man. I need to hold a
get a cigarette
lighter up for him.
Get a cigarette lighter.
You the man. Hold on. Where my phone at?
Here we go.
I'm giving him something. I got to give you the light, bro. Forget that.
All right, look, great.
Carl Ramsey. Yes, sir. So, Carl, let's talk about that. How was that? No, let me stop. Let me stop. I don't want to do that. Shout out to April. I know April. Shout out, beautiful woman, man. Whole family, beautiful people. The mom was a beautiful woman, man. You know, she kept the kids in line. All right. Shout out to all of them. Brother Hank, you know, shout out to all of them. Shout out to everybody that. And I'm getting this little click up here saying people are watching. I hope it ain't one of the Curtises popped on and say, "What the hell are you talking about?" Carl said his daughter's 32 years old now. Okay.
Whoa. Yeah.
It's been that long, man, and we still here, bro. Let's get out of here, Mo.
All right, bro. Look at here. The most important thing about a relationship, of course, is communication. But you got to be equally yoked. You don't necessarily have to be the same age, but close to the same age, so you can have some things in common. That's my 2 minutes. And again, that's my opinion. That's not advice.
Thank you. I hate that we got to keep on saying that, man. Okay.
Yeah.
But look, man, love who you love. Okay. But make sure it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, make sure it makes sense. You look, just think about this, guys and women. For the guys, would you want your daughter dating somebody that's 50 years older than her, 40 years older than her?
Or a brother coming there you don't went to school with?
Yeah. Come on, dude. That's another subject. Okay. I'm not even gonna start. Okay. But love is love. All right. We you know you love, but let's make it make sense. You know, stay within your boundaries. Know your role.
You tell my daddy, you told me to get somebody like you.
not just like me. We played football together, damn it.
Right.
Frank says exactly. Yeah, we just got to keep it 100, man, and keep it a buck, man. We got to make sure that we can't. We're setting an example. You know, love. Like again, love is love. But let's set an example. Let's show people how true love is, how real love is, and how love should be represented. Love is not represented. That's you can if you can change her diaper, you don't need to be with her. All right. If you even have the opportunity to change her diaper or his diaper, you shouldn't be with him. You know, but you know, again,
ridiculous.
To each his own. I stay in my lane and I know what my cutoff is, and my cutoff at the age that I'm at is not 22. Is not, hell, it ain't even 32. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Hell, it might not even be 42 now. But you know, make sure it makes sense, guys. All right.
Yeah.
Carl says that's funny. You're right, but these 30s and 40s, fun as hell. Yes, they're fun. We can. Let me shut up.
You mess around, get in trouble, nigga.
I know, man. Let me stop. Okay, this is Dope Living TV Live, man. Thanks, Mo, for for doing what you do, bro, all the time. Shout out to Marcy. Shout out to Gina. Shout out to Jeff Reller for doing this thing out there, man. Shout out to Oscar. And again, man, I got to put this up here one more time. You all, please, please, please go out there. Get this book. It's a great book. It really is. Plethora, The Never-Ending Beginnings by Oscar Official Roberts. He's telling this whole story. He putting it out there, all right? And I think it's something that we need to listen to. This dude, here we go again. Brag, brag, brag. Not bragging, just telling the truth, okay? When you got the best parts in the world, and I know. Shout out to George and Wheezy, man. That's how we gonna keep it, all right?
Now you turn the light out when you come in the lunchroom.
You know, the lunch lady. It was a lunch lady, man. Let me stop.
Right.
It is time to go. We had a lunch lady though, man. Dope Living TV Live, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Peace.